I think we already seen how do we create a event template where a big console will be added to the document. I'll just show one thing. Let's take any of the action template. So go to sourcing. Okay. Okay, suppose you do not know the name, then you can go to this site. What are all the action templates which is available in top status? When you click on the 363, then it will take you to those documents which are actions are created, but that was not published. These are all the action templates which are in top status. Let's open one of the template. Not template, it's the document. When you go to appliance, then you can see the templates. Now I want to show you one event which is closed or which is pending selection. Okay, action. There are 430 actions have been completed, but that was not awarded. Pending selection. Let's open one of this thing. Select that one. Dutch reverse auction. Someone has created it. Let's see. Monitor. So in Dutch auction, as soon as one supplier accepts the price, automatically the event will close. In this scenario, this person has accepted the price and this has been closed. And you will be seeing this bid console only for auction events only, but you will not be able to see for other event types like RFP or RFI. So to the content. How many suppliers he did? He practiced only with one supplier. So one supplier means automatically event will get closed. I'll open one RFP template. So then use these options also. I want to find out an RFP template. So then, here I'm selecting RFP and status is pending selection and click on search. You can change the timing filter also. Now you can see event. Type is RFP auction for iPhone. Sorry, not RFP. C. This auction should not be coming under RFP. Someone has RFP. How come auction came in RFP? Maybe I'm drawing or something. So generally, this bid console will only come for auctions only. So in a method, so with this we are completing this whole thing and we are going to contract module. Okay. You will be hearing the names called contract management. You will be hearing something like CLM contract, life cycle management. So the topics, I'm saying so under contract management, you will be seeing contract life cycle management. Generally what we discuss in contract life cycle management is, suppose you created a contract for 1 year, how this will get expired. Whether you put a due date and it expires. So how you can renew it. So that cycle is called contract life cycle management. Then contract authoring. I will explain here contract life cycle management. So you created a contract. There are different types of contracts that are available. Perpetual fixed auto-renewal. So perpetual means there is no end. So you created a contract and first start this. There is no expiry. But you want to get notification. So I created a long-term contract or where there is no expiry, but every 1 year I want to get review. So you can give under perpetual contract also tentative renewal time. So at 1 year you will be getting notification. That's called perpetual contract. Here it will not. Our system will not ask you to enter your expiry date. Fixed contract will be having start date and end date. In this scenario, you need to enter your contract. So at this stage, for example 1st August, I had created one contract and I want to end by September 31st. Sorry. September 30th. So as of September 30th, the contract will close. Again, here you will be getting. Once you mention a fixed time, you can also set reminders. Reminders before contract ends. You can set a reminder, like every before 7 days. I want to notify. And I want to notify every 2 days. That means, when you keep your contract as September 30th, so 7 days before, tentatively on September 23rd, you will receive a notification saying that hey, your contract is getting expired. Please refuse. Then every 2 days. So 25th also, you will be receiving. 27th, you will be receiving. 29th will be your last reminder. You're going to see. So the advantage of contract in Ariba is you are going to get these kind of reminders, tracking, and everything is possible. Then there is one more thing, which we call notice period. Any contract will have a notice period also. Something like your job. So in your job also you will be having a notice period. For example, 90 days will be your notice period. You will be joining on one particular date. So when you put your resignation, you will be need to serve a 90 days or 30 days whatever as part of your company. That during notice period you can also receive reminders. For example, my contract is from January 1st till December 31st. Then I kept a notice period of 90 days. Then what will happen 3 months before December, November, October? So at October 1st I will start receiving a reminder during notice period. You can also configure reminders during notice period, and you will also receive notification based on in period of your contract also. Auto-renew. For example, you want to create a contract but you want to get this auto-renew. Then here you need to mention what is your primary starting date, January 1st to December 31st. And I want to renew for 5 years. Then what will happen? The contract will automatically renew date, 2023, 2024, 2025, 2026 and 2027. At this stage, our contract will end. So that is the contract life cycle. Similarly, now you have understood what is your contract, closing period and other things. Now, how can you extend it, how can you change it, how can you modify it? So I agreed for auto-renewal of a contract, but middle of these things, that if we come to a conclusion that we want to end our contract. How do you pre-end your contract? Those topics which we call as amendments. The changes which are made into the contracts are called amendments. There are different types of amendments available. Amendment. When you're selecting an amendment, you need to mention why you are doing an amendment. Is it to renew your contract? Or you are doing a complete amendment? Or you are doing an administrative amendment? So at each stage, when you're doing an amendment, the system will create a version. Version 1 of contract. Version 2 of contract, something like that. It will keep on creating. But for administrative contract. So you create a version 2 will be created, but it will not republish the task. For example, one contract is created. For that contract there are 10 tasks need to be completed before the contract gets published.